One of the things about teaching at home now, right? All right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll begin with some breath work. And so I wanted us to practice some breath work because it helps us maintain focus. It'll bring us some energy. And so go ahead and just, seat yourself in the chair, nice and comfortable. Feet are flat on the ground, spine is straight. Go ahead and rest your palms on your knees. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale forcefully. And forcefully through our nose. And sometimes this may be uncomfortable. If you want to practice through your mouth, you can start with your mouth. But our goal is to move that we're exhaling forcefully through our nose. And we're just going to pay attention to the exhale. We're not even going to think about inhaling. We're not going to try to inhale. Your body will automatically inhale without thought. And so I'll demonstrate. I'm going to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to exhale through my nose. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm forcefully pushing the air out through my nose. This is called shining the skull, and it helps with focus. It also helps bring calmness to the nervous system, which will help us move through our routine today. And so we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale through the nose forcefully for a count of 8. And that's going to be a long count. If you start to get lightheaded, you can stop and bring back to your normal breath. But our attempt is to move up to 8 exhales. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And bring your breath back to normal. Nice. We're going to do that 3 times. So that was the first time. The second time, on that last exhale, when we exhale out, hold out that breath as long as you're able. Don't take another breath in until you have to. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale, count of 8. Hold. Nice. Okay, one last time. Deep breath in. Hold. Nice, right. Let's take a deep breath in. Arms up towards the ceiling. And bring your hands down to prayer at your heart. Let's set an intention for this practice. Maybe it is to be kind to your body, to be understanding. Maybe it's to have a beginner's mind. Remember when you first found something new, you were in awe. It was wondrous, it was amazing, it was exciting, and then it became common. And we weren't as excited. Maybe we become excited about everything, about how our body responds, the new moves. See it in our mind's eye as something new. And go ahead and release your arms. Nice. And let's loosen up those shoulders. We'll do some shoulder rolls here. Really nice and big. Really accentuate the pulling back, pulling down, moving forward. One last full circle all the way around, down, and forward. Let's stop, and we're going to change direction. Feel the pull across your chest. Feel it through your neck. Really big circles. One big circle with the shoulders all the way around, bringing it forward and release. Nice. And let's take those shoulders and curl them in and then curl them back. Curl them in and back. And I like to add my hands, palms facing out, and rotating them out, just to add a little bit more motion to the shoulders. One last time, both directions. And release, nice. Place your hands onto your knees. We're going to warm up the neck, and we want to keep the body still. So let's look to the right and look to the left. And stop in the center. Let's look up and down. Extend that chin as you look up. Feel the stretch all the way across your chest. One last time up. And a last time down. And back to center. Nice. Now let's go ahead and warm up our arms, making big circles. And go ahead and start involving that spine as you follow that hand around. So now you're twisting. And change direction. Let this hand rest on your knee, and let's switch. I'm going to shift my body so I have plenty of room for a big circle. Again, let your body twist and follow it. You might notice that one hand has more mobility than the other. That's pretty normal. Let's stop and change direction. One last full circle all the way around. And rest both hands on your knees, nice. I'm going to do a side stretch here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand and secure myself by hanging onto the chair. Left hand raises up, and let's go over to the side. Now your hip's going to want to lift up, set it down, push it down. Really extend, feel that stretch all the way down to that hip. And bring that arm back. It's going to hang onto my chair to secure me. Other hand comes up and lean over. Again, don't let that hip rise up, push it down, extend that arm up, feel that energy all the way through your core, remembering to breathe, and bring that arm down. Let's lift that left arm up. I'm going to lean over, and now take that left foot, the one that's matching the arm that's up, and set it out straight. This is a little bit harder. Now, if you're able to, let go with that secure hand and sink down just a little deeper. If this is too difficult, go ahead and maintain that hold. But if you're able to, just go ahead and let go. Feel that stretch all the way down your leg. And then hang back onto the chair, bringing your body up. And let's lean towards that extended leg. Other arm up. And bring that hand down. Let's bring that leg in. Oh, that looks right verse. Hang on to that chair. Bring that right arm up. Lean over. Once we've leaned over, let's take that right leg, extend it out nice and long. If you feel like you're able, let go of that secure hand. Drop it down just a bit. Go back, hang onto the chair, bring your body up. Drop that arm, go ahead and bring that leg back in. Nice. Let's rest both our hands on our knees. I'm gonna do a cat-cow here. And so I'm gonna pull my body forward as I look up, push and curl and look down. And just move at a comfortable pace, remembering to inhale in, exhaling out. Really visualize your spine articulating between each vertebrae, allowing fluid to move in, lubricating that spine. One last time, both direction. And come back up to seated. Nice. And just a little movement to loosen up the hips. I'm just going to do a little bit of a spiral here. Hands are on my knees, loosening up the spine, loosening up the hips. This always feels good. We'll do one more full circle, stop in the center, and let's change direction. One last time, all the way around. Stop in the center and find your position in your chair. Nice. We're going to move into a sun salutation, but let's make sure our body is in the correct position. I'm going to make my fist, put them between my knees. Make sure my knees are hip distance, and then take those fists all the way down and make sure my ankles are aligned right underneath those knees. Back is straight. If you can see yourself, look to make sure you don't have one shoulder higher than the other. Shoulders are rolled up and relaxed. Nice. And go ahead and put your hands at prayer position in front of you. We're going to interlace those fingers and take a deep breath in. And when we inhale, raise those arms up. And as you exhale, push your palms towards me. Inhale, raise those palms up towards the ceiling. Extend up. Exhale, bring the hands into goddess. Inhale, bring your arms back up. Exhale, let's hinge forward at the hips all the way down to the ground. Inhale, bring your arms up halfway. Almost like a tabletop. Back is flat, energy shooting out the roof of the head. Exhale, back down. Inhale, take a big breath. Gather up all that air, all that prana, that energy. Exhale, let's bring our hands back to prayer. Nice. That's a full sun salutation. I'm going to do that 3 times. That one doesn't count. That was just a practice. Go ahead and put your hands at prayer, interlace your fingers, inhale in, exhale, push out. Inhale, arms up, exhale into goddess. Inhale, back up, exhale, hinge all the way forward. Inhale, halfway, shoot that energy out the crown. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, gather up all that air. Exhale, hands back to prayer. Nice. One more time, interlace, actually 2 more times. Interlace your fingers. Inhale up, exhale, push out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, into goddess. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale into prayer. Nice. One more time. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, push out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back to prayer. And release. Nice. Nice. Let's move into our warrior poses. And so I'm going to turn and sit on my chair sideways. And I'm sitting so that this leg has motion. So I'm only sitting onto my left hip and my right leg has freedom to move. And so I'm going to take this leg and I'm going to move it into my warrior position. That means my toes of my back leg are pointed towards you. So they're pointed in the direction of the screen. My front foot is pointed in the direction forward here. So I've got this T going on. And this is my first warrior position. And I'm going to open up my arms wide like airplane. Hold this position. You might feel a little bit of a pinch here as that hip is twisted. Now let's bring those arms so that that one arm is matching the back leg and the front arm is matching that front leg. Extend that energy out. Watch your arms, make sure that they're parallel with the ground. Let's take that palm in the front, lift it up, bringing energy from the source, from the universe. Remind yourself what your intention is for today. Let that energy move into your hand, up your arm, and into your heart. These are hard positions to hold. This is why it's called warrior. We're going to take that front hand and we're going to lower it to our knee. Bring that back arm up towards the ceiling. Extend that arm up high. If you're able, take that front arm and bring it all the way down to the ground. Only if you're able, otherwise keep it on your knee. Other hand is pointed up towards the ceiling. Bring that front arm back to your knee. Raise your body up. And let's take that arm that's raised to that back leg and bring the opposite arm up now. Feel a nice stretch across the front of your body. Extend that energy up. And go ahead and lower that hand. Bring the other hand forward. So now both hands are on that front leg. I'm going to rotate my back foot up to the ball of the foot. So I'm in a lunge position now. My knee is dropped slightly. I'm on the ball of my foot. Both feet are in the same direction as my hips pointed forward. Bring those arms out to airplane. Find your balance point here. Breathe in. Raise those arms up over your head. Reach up towards the ceiling. Let's take those hands and bring them forward all the way to the ground. We're in a high runner's lunge right now. And bring your body up. And let's reach to the back of our chair as we do a nice little twist. And come back forward. And let's go ahead and bring our body back around. Nice. All right. That was one warrior side. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to turn in my chair. That front leg is loose. It's able to move around. Good job. I see some motion still. And I'm going to take that back leg and let's get into our strong warrior position. So that back leg goes out. Again, that back foot is pointed towards me. And so the front heel is pointed back towards the arch of the back leg. This is my warrior position here. Leg is nice and strong. Body is upright. Let's move our hands into our airplane position here. Extend that energy out, feel it from your heart, moving in both directions. Let's move into our warrior two position. Arms are out, matching our legs. You might feel an opening on the inside thigh here. Watch those arms, make sure they're extended out, parallel to the ground. Look forward. Let's open up this palm, allow that energy to flow in. Remind yourself of your intention. Nice strong pose here, strong warrior. Let's drop that front hand to our knee. Opposite arm raises up towards the ceiling. If you're able, let's take that hand on the knee all the way down to the ground. If not, you can leave it up on your knee. Other hand extending up towards the ceiling. And bring your body up. And let's take that hand that's raised to the back leg and raise the opposite arm up. We move into a reverse warrior here. Extend that arm up, feel that stretch all the way down to your hip. And release, nice. We're gonna roll onto the ball of that back foot as we move into our lunge position. So now both feet are pointed in the front direction. My knee is bent slightly. Open those arms into airplane arms. Balance here. Even though we have a chair, there's still a bit of balance, right? Push into the ball of the foot. Let's raise those arms up over our head. Feel the stretch down the front of your body, down through your core. And let's bring our arms to the mat. And raise your body back up. I'm going to release my hands and look at the back of my chair as I do a nice twist. And release. Let's bring our bodies back to forward. Ooh, nice. We're going to go into our goddess position here. And so I'm going to take my legs and I'm going to set them on the outside of my mat. You can reposition yourself on your chair. And each of us are a little bit different. Maybe your legs are a little closer, however you feel comfortable. Legs are apart. Feet and knees are in the same direction. I'm going to bring my arms up into goddess. Check your position. Look at yourself on your screen. Make sure your arms aren't down. Make sure they're not out. We've got a nice goddess position here. Now let's open up the chest. Pull those arms back. Pull those legs back. Really activate this position, opening up the front of the body. These positions look simple, but if you really activate, really use your strength, your resistance to pull back those muscles, you can engage a lot of energy and strength. Nice. And release. Nice. Still holding the goddess, we're just not pulling back. Remember to breathe. And let's open up again. Pull those arms back, pull those legs back. Feel the strength of this move. Feel the energy moving into your heart. And release, nice. I'm going to take my right elbow and I'm going to lower it to my right knee. Still in goddess pose. Feel a stretch down your side. And bring your body back up. Really use your core for this move. I'm going to go to the opposite leg. And bring your body back up. Still holding these arms. Feel these deltoids really working here, right? I'm gonna take that right hand, I'm gonna go down, but I'm gonna pass my knee and go down to the ground. So I'm gonna let that hand open up as I go down and touch my leg, my ankle, maybe the ground, as far as I'm able to go. Bring your body back up into goddess. And let's do the opposite side. Tilt down, open up that arm, touch as low as you're able. And bring your body back up. Let's put our hands into prayer. Raise up those elbows. You may need to bring your legs in a little bit. We're going to take our elbow and bring it to the opposite knee. So you can adjust depending on how you're able to twist. And let's rest that knee and that elbow together. And bring your body back up to center. Let's switch and do the other side. And bring your body back up and release your hands. Nice. Ooh, deep breath in and relax. Nice. With our legs still apart, we're going to do a spinal twist here. I'm going to have you lean your body forward and take your right hand to the mat and take your left hand up towards the ceiling. And bring your body back up. And let's do the opposite side. Rest that hand on the mat. Opposite hand goes up towards the ceiling. And bring your body back up. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and bring our legs back together. Give them a little bit of a break here. I'm going to take my legs and I'm going to cross them. We're going to move into an eagle pose. So let's take the left knee and wrap it over the right, sorry. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to cross my arms, one over the other, and bring them up so my palms are as close as they can be together as I move into my eagle pose. Let me turn sideways so you can see this pose here. Body's nice and straight, back is straight. If you feel like you're able to, go ahead and take your forehead and lean it towards your hand. Feel a nice stretch across your upper back. And then if you feel like you're able, let's lean our whole body forward just a bit. And then go ahead and raise back up, lift the head, release those arms, and go ahead and release those legs. Nice. Let's do the opposite side. And go ahead and cross the opposite way. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's go down and make sure you cross the opposite side. Sometimes we just naturally move in a certain direction, and it should feel a little more uncomfortable this time. And take that forehead towards your hands. This time we're going to bring the head back up, and let's raise those hands up on this move. See if you can bring those arms up just a bit. Bring your hands to your forehead. And release those arms, release those legs. Nice. We'll do another little twist here with our legs facing forward. Let's go ahead and look over our right shoulder, grab the back of your chair, and look over the back. Extend that gaze a bit. Let's engage the eye muscles. Bring your body back forward. Let's look over the other side. And bring your body back forward. Nice. All right. I'm going to move into a pigeon pose. I'm going to take my right leg and rest that ankle onto my left knee, on my right knee, my left knee. Sorry, I try to say the opposite so it matches yours. I get confused. The body is upright. If you're able to, this leg should be parallel with the ground. Each of us are a little bit different in our flexibility here. Back is straight. Breathing in deeply. And let's lean our body forward. You might feel some tension in this hip. Go ahead and breathe into any tension. And as you exhale, release. Breathe in a little bit more, sink down. And bring your body back up, nice. Leave your legs crossed. We're going to do this move one more time. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so this is a great move to release that. Deep breath in. This time, let's take those hands, and I'm going to let them drop down. So one hand is going into that figure 4. And as I exhale, I drop my hands down to the ground. Just a little deeper stretch here. Back is still straight. If you want to hold on to your leg, breathe into this move. And bring your body upright, leaving the leg crossed. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, turn, and drop those hands down. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, turn the opposite direction. Arms drop down. Inhale, back up. And let's release. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Bring that other foot up. Let that ankle rest on your knee. You might have different flexibility. This leg looks like it's up much higher, a little tighter in this hip. I'm going to go ahead and relax into this move. My back is straight. Hinge at the hips as you move forward. Exhaling, releasing any tension. Really feel that softening in the hip each time you exhale. Breathe into that hip. Exhale out. And let's bring the body back up. Nice. We're going to do that move where we slip our hands through that figure 4 as if we were lying on our back. Hand slips through, body still nice and straight in the back. Hand slides down just a little deeper. Maybe you can go down to the ankle, to the shin. Breathe into that tightness. Let's raise the bodies back up. Deep breath in, arms come up. And let's twist in one direction, lower the arms. Inhale, arms up. Let's twist opposite direction. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. And let's release, arms down. And let's go ahead and uncross that leg. Nice. We'll do a little stretch with our legs. I'm going to keep my knees bent right now. I'm going to raise my arms up. Exhale and let my whole body hinge forward over my legs. Hands touching the ground, shoulders relaxing, head hanging. And then go ahead and walk your hands back up. Nice. This time my legs are going to be straight, so you may need to scoot to the edge of your chair so that your legs are straight. If this feels a little unstable, you can let your knees bend a little bit so that you feel secure in the chair. You want to feel safe when you do these moves, otherwise you won't be able to relax into them. My legs are straight, my toes are active, they're pointed back at me. Arms up, inhale in. Exhale, hinge forward. Relaxing into this stretch. Don't let the back curl. We want to hinge at our hips so that our hamstrings are feeling this stretch. Breathe into the tightness. Exhaling out. And walk your hands back up. And go ahead and bring those knees back to a bend, arms in. I'm going to do a side angle. Stretch is another twist of the body. This time our legs are out in front of us. We did this move with our legs apart. This time our knees are going to be together. I'm going to take my right hand, set it next to my right foot down on the ground. Opposite arm goes up towards the ceiling. You might feel that you have a little bit more ability to open up and stretch all the way through the hip. And go ahead and bring that hand down, bring your body up. Nice. Come back to our starting position. Make sure we're in a nice strong position before we move to the opposite side. Let's go ahead and let that left hand go down next to the left foot. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch all the way through your hip. And go ahead and bring that hand down. Raise the body up. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and open our legs up again. I've got my feet on the outside of my mat. Knees are pointed in the same direction as my feet. Deep breath, arms come up. Let's shift our whole body so we're facing that right leg. Exhale, let's hinge down over that leg. Nice stretch. Inhale, bring those arms up nice and tall. Let's turn, face the opposite leg. Exhale, hinge down over. And bring that body back up. And release. Nice. We're going to do a stretch. This is through Qigong. It's a little different because we're sitting. But I'm going to have you lean down and almost as if you're picking up something off the ground. And then have you ever, when you take your shirt off, you have your hands, I kind of have to cross them as I pull my arms up over my head. We're going to do this move, but we're going to do it from a seated position. So I'm reaching down, my hands are going to cross as if I'm picking something up. And then I'm going to open up, take the shirt off, opening up my entire body, opening up my chest, hands fall down at my side. And then bring those arms back around all the way to my knees, and we'll do that again. This is Qigong. This is a great way to bring energy into the body. So let's lean forward, cross the hands as if we're picking something up. Let's pull that shirt up off our body, opening up. Bring those hands as far down as you can. Let the head drop back. Bring those arms back up. Raise the head and drop your hands to your knees. Nice. We'll do that 2 more times. Let's reach down, pull that shirt off, opening up the chest, letting the head drop back. Bring those arms back up, raise the head, and drop your hands to your knees. Nice. Feels good. We have one more turn. Reach down, grab. Let's pull that shirt off, really stretch it out. Drop those hands, let the head fall back. Breathe in, bring those arms back up. Exhale, drop the hands to your knees. Nice, good work. Let's bring those arms back up. We're gonna go back towards that right leg. Let's hinge forward. We're gonna walk our hands all the way across to the opposite leg. Bring them up in a nice circle position. This is working our core here, building up this stamina and the strength. Face that right leg, let's go down. Sweep across to the left leg. Bring those arms up. We'll do this one more time. Let's face that right leg. Sweep across to the left. Arms up towards the ceiling. And release. Nice. Let's do the opposite direction now. Let's raise those arms up. Deep breath in. Let's face that left leg. Exhale down. Walk those hands across to the right. Let's bring those arms up. Let's face that leg. Drop down. Walk across. Bring those arms up. Last time. Hinge down as far as you're able. Hands touching the ground as you sweep across to the opposite leg. Bring those arms up. Really feel that stretch through the side here. Inhale in. Exhale, drop those hands back down. Nice, good job. Let's do a little bit of strengthening in the legs. We're going to do some squats here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see me here. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to pull my body out of the chair. This is a great way to build strength in our legs, in our core, building our balance. If it's uncomfortable for you to get out of the chair, you don't have to actually leave your chair. You can visualize the energy going through your legs into your feet, pushing against the earth. That's still going to stimulate these muscles and build the strength in the core. If you feel like today you're comfortable leaving the chair, go ahead and follow me as we lift our bodies out. I'm going to put my hands on my knees, feet are flat on the ground. And I'm going to use some leverage to help me with this movement. So I'll let my body lean forward, and this heavy head is going to shift so much that I'm able to lift out of my chair easily and push up. Now push through your legs, really push through your legs. Push through those legs. All the way up, arms up towards the ceiling. If you're not leaving your chair, push down with your legs, lift those arms up. If you feel good, go up onto your tiptoes. And go back down from your tiptoes. Let's start to move back towards those chairs. We're not sitting in them yet though. Extend those arms out. If you are seated down, back is straight, energies pointed out. Lift the toes. All my energy, all my weight is on my heels. And let's find that seat. Nice. Good work. We're going to do it 2 more times. Really focus on this energy in your legs. Hands on my knees. Body leans forward. Heavy head is allowing my hips to leave the chair. Push down into the earth. Feel your thighs engaged. All the way up, arms up towards the ceiling. Energy up, up, up onto your toes. Feel your calves tightening up. A little higher. Feel that energy reaching up towards the universe. And go back down onto your flat feet. Energy extending through your arms as you squat back towards the chair. But don't sit down yet. Hold this for a moment. Shoot that energy out through the hands. Shoot it out through your hips, your tailbone. Opposite direction, starting at the heart, moving outward through the hands, outward through the tailbone. Lift your toes and find that seat. Nice. We'll do it one more time. Hands on your knees, head forward. Soon as you feel that shift in weight, push against the earth. Feel your thighs pushing, pushing, pushing. Arms up. Energy up towards the ceiling. Raise that body up. Nice, strong core. And drop back down to flat feet. Hinge the body forward, arms forward. Energy shooting out forward, shooting out behind you. Starting at the heart, moving in both directions. And release, find that chair. Nice, good job. Great work. All right. We're going to work on our back just a little bit. And what we're going to do is a nice sweeping movement, but we're going to focus on these back muscles. Let's take a deep breath in, bring those arms up. We're going to exhale, hinge our body forward. Allow those hands to continue to sweep all the way past behind you and then point those palms towards the ceiling. Imagine your shoulder blades being able to touch each other. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Neck is relaxed, head is relaxed. Just the shoulder blades are trying to touch. And drop those hands back down to the ground. Inhale, bring them up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. We'll do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Let those hands continue to sweep past your feet, all the way behind you, back pointing towards the ceiling, palms up. You might feel some warmth in your palms. Let's take those hands and try to touch them now. If you're able to bend at the elbows, bring your fingers together. Let's lift those palms up a little higher, as high as you're able to. This is a great way to loosen up the shoulders. Go ahead and untouch those palms, those fingers, bring them back out, let them drop down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Nice, one more time. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands continue to move up. Now let's bend those elbows and try to touch our elbows together. You can touch your hands and your elbows if it helps, but let's try to touch those elbows together. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the elbows. Release that tension, drop those hands. Inhale, bringing your arms up. Exhale, let's drop into goddess arms, opening up the chest, let the head drop back. Drop those arms, bring your head back up. Nice. Deep breath in, let it out. All right, let's go ahead and give our shoulders a little wiggle after that move. Let's go down, shake our arms, shake our fingers. And go ahead and shake your legs, shake your feet. Release any tension that's left in the body. We'll do just a short meditation. I'm going to move a little bit closer. We're going to close our eyes. And we're going to do sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Thumb to pointer finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to ring finger, thumb to pinky. And this is the cycle of life. It's birth, it's living life, it's death, and it's rebirth. And this is the energy of life and the cycles that nature goes through, that we go through. Even through our life, we have birth, we have death, we have renewal, we have just the time that we're living. And so this is a well-known mantra and mudra to help bring calmness and focus. And so we're going to say these words: sa, ta, na, ma. And we'll say it 4 times out loud. And we'll say it 4 times as a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then we'll say it 4 times inside of our head. Okay. So go ahead and find that comfortable place. Relax the shoulders. If you want to lean back against your chair, if you want to let your hands rest, that's okay. And let's begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now as a whisper. Sa, ta, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. Inside your head. Go back to a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta. And let's say it out loud. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. Remind yourself what your intention was for this class, for this session. May you carry this energy with you throughout the day. Namaste. A little early. Right. Good to see you guys. Nice to enjoy your yoga class.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. It was good.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I need that energy. I was like, spot on.